Terrifying Games You Don't Want to Play Part 32. You and I. The rules for playing this game are simple and the rewards for winning can be great, but be warned, if you lose, the penalty will be worse than death. To play the game, you'll need to awaken your mirror twin. All you'll need to do this is a deck of playing cards, a match or fire starter, and a full-size mirror. Once you have acquired these items, you'll need to set up the mirror in a quiet room and wait until midnight. Once the clock strikes 12, you'll need to remove the Joker cards from the deck and burn them in front of the mirror while saying the words, "I know you're there, come out and play." This will awaken your twin, allowing the game to begin. To begin the game, you'll need to deal yourself 10 random playing cards face down. Before you reveal the cards, you'll need to say out loud whether you think there will be more numbered cards or face cards in the hand. If you choose correctly, then for every card you got right, you will gain an extra year of good luck. For example, if you pick face cards, and there are 6 face cards in the hand and 4 numbered cards, you will gain 6 years of good luck. But if you choose wrong, then your evil twin will be released from their prison. They will seek to take over every part of your life, locking you in the mirror in their stead. Comment whether or not you would play this game, and follow for more.
Screaming Jenny is an American urban legend that originated in West Virginia. Jenny lived in an old storage shed along the railroad tracks. She did not have much money to her name, but always kept her spirits alive and went out of her way to help others in need. On a cold autumn evening, she was huddled over a fire to keep warm. A single spark flew from the flames, lighting her skirt on fire. She did not notice at first until the flames burnt through her clothes and began scorching her skin. Immediately, Jenny ran out of her shed screaming for help as the flames grew larger. She knew the train station was not too far away and ran towards it in hope that someone would be able to help her. Overwhelmed with pain and her body engulfed in flames, Jenny ran onto the tracks and was struck by a passing train. It is said that on the anniversary of Jenny's death, she can be seen standing on the same tracks, covered in flames, and screaming for help. Many engineers claim they have come face to face with the burning ghost of Screaming Jenny, still pleading for someone to save her.
What they look like under the mask.
Three urban legends that turned out to be true. Number 1. In the 1980s, parents in Long Island terrified their children with the legend of Cropsey. He was a murderous man who lived beneath an abandoned school and would capture children. But it was later found that the old janitor of the school was still living on school grounds, and it's believed he was responsible for the disappearance of several kids, which made the legend of Cropsey true. Number 2. Charlie No Face was the terrifying legend of a featureless man who would roam the streets of Pittsburgh at night. But it was discovered that this man did exist. His name was Raymond Robinson. He was a very nice guy, and he only left his house at night as he feared his deformity would scare people. Number 3. Legend has it that an escaped asylum patient roams near the Fairfax County Bridge, where countless amounts of dead rabbits have been found. There wasn't any legitimacy to this legend until a couple drove through this bridge in the 1970s, only to find a man dressed as a bunny who threw an axe through their windshield before they got away.
These are the 3 real ways to survive a skinwalker. Number 1, if someone you know begins to smell like rotten meat, run. They might be a skinwalker. Number 2, if your dog comes home late at night and has 6 legs instead of 4, don't let them inside your home. And number 3, if your girlfriend or boyfriend wants to take you to Skinwalker Ranch, run. They're almost definitely a skinwalker and are taking you there to eat you. If you follow these 3 rules, you should be fine. Good luck.
Disturbing Japanese urban legend iceberg. This picture contains a list of urban legends from the least disturbing to the most. As always, view at your own risk. Today we're going to be taking a look at tier 1. Here is the original pronunciation, tekiteka, and here is the story behind it. Tekiteka is the ghost of a schoolgirl who's also known as Kashima Reiko. Kashima was walking by and accidentally fell onto a railway, and she was cut in half from an oncoming train. She is an onryo, which translates to vengeful spirit, and she lurks in the dark at train stations. Since she no longer has her lower body, body, she travels on her hands and elbows and makes a terrifying screech. If she sees you, she will chase you down and cut you in half just like her. The only way to get her to stop chasing you is if you tell her where her legs are. And according to legend, the moment you hear this story, you have exactly 1 month until she comes to find you. So no pressure, and make sure to like and follow for more videos.
Terrifying urban legends that turned out to be true, Part 5. For years, the Swiss town of Maols has been terrified by a strange figure stalking the woodlands. He was described as a tall humanoid creature dressed in gimp suit with a dark gas mask that completely covered his head. Eventually, in 2013, a curious pedestrian managed to get the photo of the strange figure and shared it online. A few days later, the humanoid's clothes were found in the woodlands, followed by a note blaming the media for ruining his harmlessness.
The story behind the rake.
Have you ever felt like something was following you while you were in the forest? Then you might have been the prey of the rake. The rake is a very tall creature with very long claws and a pale skin. The rake mostly attacks animals, but sometimes he hunts for humans. There is not much you can do if he tries to attack you. Just keep running. So stay safe when you are in a forest next time.
Hear it. I hear him. Where's she at? What the f is that noise, bro? What is that noise?